welcome back. I'm so happy you're here. I know you're at Saturday Night Live, and that's how you first know me, right? From Saturday Night.
Did you hear about that?
No.
So okay, listen. When I was like growing up, I mean, I am 17,
Yeah.
but when I was like really like 5 or 4 or more or 3, I don't know. I used to watch a show called The Electric Company, and there was a guy on it, and he had eyeliner, and he was singing about H's because it was like a little kids like show, and he was the hook was like what is it, like it was like my H is like something you nothing, I don't even know what it was, but it was you.
Yeah.
And then I remember seeing you on TV, and I was like, that's the guy from the commercial with the H's. It was
It's such a long
I got a
career.
pocket full of H's and I'm not afraid to use them.
Yeah, pocket full of H's, and it's like a Ramones
And it
type of
was
song.
you.
I got a pocket full of H's, and I'm not afraid to use it. Got a pocket. But no one saw that in my whole lifetime.
I thought I was.
I made movies. I was on Saturday Night Live for years.
But
We can
I was
update. Hello.
because of that. So like when I was on this show like a while ago.
You didn't know me from Saturday Night Live?
No.
That's what I heard that you
To
did.
meet you because
That's
of
hilarious.
that Electric
They all told me
Company.
that you knew me from. You got a story about Saturday Night Live. Oh my gosh, I can't believe you saw that. Oh my God, no one saw that. And I was pulling H's out of my pocket and throwing them and stuff.
Yeah, you were. You had thick eyeliner.
Let's talk about you. Let's talk about your music right here. Look at this. When We Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go is the biggest selling debut album in a decade. You're the first female artist. You're the first female artist to have 14 simultaneous chart entries. Your music and videos have been streamed 15 billion times. Whoa. That's you I'm talking about. I gotta say, the album is so great. Everyone loves it. Your fans are young, they're old, they're all sorts of people. Why do you think this music resonates with so many different people?
I mean, it was like a big goal, so I feel like I don't know why necessarily, I just think I'm mainly happy about it. I think like, I grew up listening to so much different kind of music, like old stuff and new stuff and hip hop and like contemporary and then jazz and like Peggy Lee, Frank Sinatra, and then Tyler the Creator and like Nas.
Yeah.
It was all over the place, and I think I just put it into my music. And with the album specifically, there was like one thing I really tried to do, which was that there were like 14 songs on the album, and one of the goals I had was I wanted to make an album that I could put 14 people into a room that each had like fully different tastes. Like one person like this, one person like this, and that's all they liked. And that if I played them my album, each person would like at least one song.
Wow.
So
That's a really cool way of attacking it. And you did it. I mean, I heard it. I think I heard Bad Guy first, and I was like, I don't know if anyone's ready for this type of music. It was so different. I was like...
I didn't either. I thought they'd hate it.
Yeah, I didn't know. I was like, is this gonna... And dude, you changed the face of pop music and music in general, because we were hearing the same song for the last 3 years, and you just played something totally different. It was like, and I was like, what? And now we're gonna hear nothing but songs like Bad Guy for the next 3 years. But I think, because that's all, but it's good.
Thank you so much.
I love the whole
That's so
record.
sweet.
Which one, just tell me, which one do you think would go to me out of these 14?
Would go to you?
Yeah, what number am I?
What number are you?
Yeah, in this album.
Oh. I mean, you just made it pretty clear that you're a bad guy, so 2.
Yeah. Well, that was a trick question. Yeah, you're right. Oh, yeah. I like that, but I'm a good guy.
You are a good guy.
Thank you, yeah.
A good bad guy.
I am,
Bad
yeah.
good guy.
I want to talk about this thing happening right here.
Yes, sir.
What's going on? You sprained your ankle, or what's happening?
Look at my little sock.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sprained this. You know what's funny is they're actually both sprained. This is like
What?
3 weeks old, 4 weeks old. This one is like 2 months old. Hilarious.
How do you? But how do you sprain your ankle, and how do you perform with the sprained ankle?
I just wear this and I pretend it's not sprained. I sprained it in Milan like 3 seconds into the show, for real. Like I walked on stage and sprained it. It's the most embarrassing thing. But
how hard do you walk?
I jumped. One, like,
Now, there you go.
It was the 6th count into Bad Guy. It was like literally the 6th count. But da da da, but
Oh, and that's where you did it.
Why he stood up? He really
No, I was
stood
ready
up.
to get into it. I was ready to jump.
He was about to jump.
I was ready to jump, and that's it. Now I sprained my
main
ankle
thing
just
was
now.
like-
I sprained both of my ankles.
It wasn't only just embarrassing that I sprained it. It was more embarrassing that I like fell. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who falls? You know? Like, embarrassing.
Wait, you didn't tell me you fell. So you went for it and then you fell. But did people think it was part of the dance?
Probably. Or they just were like, she fell. Like, that's what I was worried about. They were like, loser, she fell. That's
No.
But really, I was like laying there in agonizing pain. Thing is, I have sprained this leg or this ankle like 5 times before, so I knew exactly what it was.
Maybe you're wearing the wrong footwear. Right?
I actually was wearing. That's crazy you say that. I was wearing a pair of shoes I had never performed in.
You got to bring me on tour with you.
I do.
Talk about the new world tour. Can you believe you're going on a world tour, Billie Eilish? 17 years old. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm so
That's how you do it.
excited.
But you're doing something different and cool
Yeah.
with this tour. Talk about the green part of this tour.
Yes. Well, basically, we just announced today as you just said, it's the Where Do We Go World Tour.
The Where Do We Go World
Where
Tour.
Do We Go World Tour? And basically, we're trying to be as like green as possible on the entire tour. So there's like, we're actually bringing someone from Reverb, this company that basically like specializes. Is that a word?
Yeah.
Okay. That.
I mean, Reverb or specializes?
Specializes.
Specializes. Reverb, I'd be like, oh, is that what? Yeah, but Reverb.
Specializes in like the best and most like healthy and green ways to do everything. So there's no plastic straws allowed. The fans are gonna bring their own water bottles. There's gonna be like recycle cans everywhere. Cause it's like, if something's recyclable, it doesn't matter unless there's a recycle bin, you know? It doesn't do anything unless there is one.
Yeah, you don't just recycle trash everywhere. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're actually going to recycle everything.
Yeah,
I love that you're
plant-based
doing
food,
this.
everything, yeah.
You're doing so many great things. I love it. I'm psyched to have you back. Come back whenever you want. Do we know what songs you're doing on SNL? Can you say, or are you surprised?
Ooh, I actually haven't said, but I can say.
You can?
I don't know if I can.
Why not,
Can I?
right? What songs are you going to do?
This is live.
We're too late.
Too late. You know what? I don't care, so why not? I'm doing Bad Guy and I Love You.
Oh my gosh, come on. So watch that Saturday, Billie Eilish tomorrow night. When we all fall asleep, Where Do We Go is available now. Yeah, give her a standing ovation, why not? You can watch Billie perform on the season premiere of Saturday Night Live tomorrow night at 11:30 p.m. on NBC.
On and on and on. I said, and it's on and on and on.